The local currency opened stronger at 49.40 this morning after the Senate junked petitions to dismiss the impeachment case against the president. However, it slowly weakened to 49.65 due to corporate dollar demand to meet month-end requirements. The peso stood at an average of 49.525 on over $98 million worth of trades. And the physics ended in the red today for the third straight day already this week. The physics lost 13 points to close at 14.05. The broader market also fell, with the all share shedding almost 2 points to 708.75. All major sectors closed lower, with property posting the biggest loss of 2%. Losers beat gainers 33 to 29 on a value turnover of 665 million pesos. Macro warrants led the gainers, advancing 67%, while Apex Mining topped the losers list, dropping 9%. Globe PDR was the most actively traded stock, accounting for about 20% of total value, but it ended unchanged at 660 pesos. And now to sum up the day's trades, Pia Gonzalez is going to talk to Edward Lopez of Lopez, Locsin, Ledesma and Company. Go ahead, Pia.
Thanks, Yvette. Good afternoon, Ed. Welcome back to Stock Market Live.
Good afternoon, Pia.
Okay, Ed, it seemed like another quiet day at the market. How would you assess today's trading?
What I noticed was about 11:40 today, which is less than half an hour ago. We seem to have less than half the volume we ended up with. And like a lot of people have noticed, especially your show, that we always get that big run up towards the end. And no exception today, it seems like.
And where do you think this the volume in late trades came from?
I didn't really see like towards the end, but I mean, they always say it's GFIs towards the end, but didn't have time to check that one out.
And today we're seeing the speculative counters up, while the heavyweights, the property, the banks, and the commercial industrial counters are down. Is this an indication that investors are still looking more to speculative plays rather than long-term investments?
That seems to be it, because what it looks like is that we're about 2 or 3 weeks removed from what I like to call Graceful Exit Monday. Like, you know, the U.S., they had 13 years ago, they had Black Monday. We had Graceful Exit Monday, and then that mirage kind of died down within a couple of days, and we've been like that ever since. And when there's that perception that the blue chips are not going anywhere in the short term, I guess the players play the speculatives, and no pun intended.
Okay, and investors have also shrugged off the good economic figures, as well as the news that the High Court has dismissed the fourth impeachment petition. What are investors waiting for? What kind of news will bring excitement back into the market?
Well, it would have to be a resolution to what's plaguing us now, that the whole big picture of the leadership crisis. Because right now everybody's entitled to their opinion, but you hear some people say that it's the rallies and the protests that's scaring off investors, scaring off tourists. And my opinion, for what it's worth, is that it's the symptoms that cause the rallies and cause the protests that seems to be what's on everybody's minds.
And Ed, all said, what would you recommend investors that have to be in the market at this point?
You mean that have to be? It's hard to say what to. Like my saying's always been, time and not timing is crucial, but is crucial to your investment success. But so like with that kind of caveat, it's kind of hard to recommend anything short term. But I mean long term, you know, probably like blue chips like Meralco B and the Yellow Lander right now are bargains. But again, you might have to wait, and but that would be my condition there.
Okay, thank you very much. We have been speaking with Edward Lopez of Lopez, Locsin, Ledesma. Ed, thank you very much for helping us wrap up today's
Oh, you're welcome.
And that's it for us here at the Tech trading floor.
Yes, Yvette. Well, just one question to Ed.
Okay,
Ed, he was talking earlier about Graceful Exit Monday. Does that have any political inclination?
Well, if you believe the headline that said that on that particular morning, the newspaper that some people have been instructed to boycott, I guess you would.
Okay, but you don't want to exactly expound on that.
Well, because maybe I'm the victim of watching Godfather too much, where there's car bombs and stuff like that.
All right, thanks a lot, Ed.
Oh, you're welcome.
And Pia, thanks a lot for your updates today. We'll get back tomorrow. We'll be back here again tomorrow. It's a holiday tomorrow, but you and I will be here, and we're going to update you on other business issues and maybe have a wrap up of today's trades. Thanks, Pia.
You're welcome. See you tomorrow, Yvette.
And that's it for this edition of Stock Market Live. The market, like I said, will be closed for the celebration of National Heroes Day, but we will be here to give you updates on issues that may affect business. I'm Yvette Novanario for the ABS-CBN Business Group. Thank you for joining us, and enjoy the rest of your day.